friends, my name is Miss Amy, and this is Hofschulte Farms. Why don't you come along with me and I'll show you around. Alright friends, this week we are going to talk about tractors. And I have got my special guest here to help me. This is my son Wyatt. Now I know a lot about the animals. I know nothing about tractors. Wyatt, however, is super smart and knows a ton about tractors. So he is going to help me with this video. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay.
So this is a New Holland L175 skid-steer. It's got two speeds. It's got a slow speed, which is what we use around the farm. The only time we use the fast speed is on the road. And around here, it's got the same thing as like the front loader on the tractor. This is more smaller and more maneuverable than the tractor. Here, got the interior.
And this is one of the few vehicles that I will drive.
Yes.
It's one of the only ones I know how to run because you mostly just move those handles around and then there's foot pedals down here.
Yeah, like the handles, it's going to beep.
Yep.
You just have the foot pedals down there. And
Use the handles to drive.
You got the throttle. You got the little air conditioner, which works.
And down there are the foot pedals that run all the stuff in the front, the up, the down, the tilt, the front, the back. Yeah, this is one of the only things I use.
And that kind of me, but...
Okay.
Okay, so these are some of the stuff that we put on the front of the skid-steer and the tractor. We got the bale fork, a couple of buckets, pallet fork over there. The bale fork, this is what we use for loading up from the north branch, which I'll show a little bit later.
Bale fork is obviously for hay bales. Another bucket. Pallet fork. So you can kind of sort of see. There we go. Now we can see them.
Oh, windy.
For the obvious pallets.
Yes.
We've got a couple of things back here in the barn. We'll show them quick too. That's for the skid steer.
Yeah.
This big mammer jammer over here.
It's supposedly a tree thing. You use it for other stuff too.
Yep. Good for yanking out tree stumps and such. Also good for digging holes. And then this, I think, is one of my husband's favorite toys. The brush hog.
Yeah, brush hog.
This is like a giant souped-up lawnmower.
Yes, that was on the front of the skid steer.
You put it on the front of the skid steer, and you can take out small trees, maybe not big trees.
Okay.
Small trees, grass, logs, stumps, lots and lots of weeds.
I can show them the ginormous blades underneath. They're giant. Yeah. And there's a giant rotor, and they free fall and they spin. And...
Yeah, my husband has a giant smile on his face when he uses this one. Okay.
Okay, so this is a 2009 Yamaha 700 Rhino. We use this for going back in the pasture, and we will be riding in it later today, I think. I'm usually the one to drive it. Me and my grandpa are on there. We count calves. Grandpa inside, track calves, and we'll clipboard.
Mm-hmm.
Really easy to drive. Like an automatic. Got the brake and gas pedal. Got the parking brake, which don't work. We've got high, low, neutral, reverse. Here. We got like 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, diff lock. We have the lights there, key, lights, and some other stuff down there. So you just kind of keep around for Andy.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say if we need to unscrew something like we did, it'd be 40.
Yep. We keep a lot of fencing things in the back here.
And
Fence stretchers, poles, kinds of good stuff. Yeah, so when we check fences to make sure the cows are where they're supposed to be, this is usually what we take to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually Wyatt and Grandpa's job.
Mm-hmm. And if we come over here to the glove box, we have all sorts of tools in here. We have gloves for the electric fences so we don't get shocked. We have the fence tester here to test the fence if it's working.
Mm-hmm.
We usually warrant like 6,000 there. Don't worry, if you get zapped, you won't stay there. You'll just get zapped and then you can take it off. It hurts. We have binoculars, which Grandpa uses. And another old fence tester.
The binoculars we usually use if we're checking on calves during calving season like it is right now. You can drive up and kind of scan over the field and see if you can see those little brown specks are calves or hunks of dirt.
Sorry for the noise. It's very windy.
You say it's very windy. Oh, look. Mouse. And that's why we have cats. Okay.
So this is a New Holland feed grinder. It sat here for quite a few years before we got pigs, and then we put corn through it and pig feed, and it mixed it all together, and we put it in. This is a PTO shaft, which I could have shown you on tractors, which you'll hook up and spin. We'll run this. So this is the pipe which goes in and feeds out and stepping and stuff. And it goes in. There's a little thing back there where you can feed in. And then the corn. Corn comes in through here, so on in there it comes out. It comes out through this. In there.
So this PTO shaft is hooked up to the tractor, and that runs the inside of it. And then we go to the bin where we store the corn. Nope. I'm losing things.
Yes.
So then we go to the bin where we store the corn, and there's a big tube that comes out that runs the corn from that bin through the tube and in here. And then there's an auger that runs the corn that comes in here, and it goes up through this. And as I make my way around, you can see there's the auger. So the corn comes up through there, falls into this bin, and then we'll go down in there where it goes into be ground up.
Right here.
And I can't.
All number for it, 354.
Mm-hmm.
They're all 354.
And then you can see all these windows here, so you can see how far up it's getting ground up and adding up inside the bin.
Right here is where you put the feed, and then it goes in.
Yep. So in here, we will dump bags that we get from the co-op that have vitamins, minerals, nutrients, some extra protein, all of the things that our pigs need in order to grow big before they get sent to the butcher. And then after that is all filled up and we get over to the feed bin where we feed the pigs, this unfolds and gets longer. And this part right here will go over the bin and the corn comes out. Because again, there's another auger. So all of that powdered corn and vitamins and everything will come out of here and go into the pig bins.
If you're looking for a farm, be aware of PTO shafts.
Yes.
They are very dangerous.
These are there are a lot of parts on this that are very dangerous. All of these augers that move and everything, we have to be careful. Keep your clothes away. Keep your hair away.
Make sure there's no loose clothing.
Like this long hair. Yep, keep that out of there. Yep, keep your long clothing out.
We had a neighbor die in a PTO accident.
Okay, so this is also one of the few pieces of machinery on the farm that I use. I will run the skid steer, I will drive the rhino, and I will drive this lawnmower. It's a Cub Cadet, but other than that, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, it's a big lawnmower. We've got a lot of yard, and it can take roughly 2 hours of whomever is mowing the lawn to get all of our lawn done here on a riding lawnmower. I don't even want to know what it would take with a push mower. A lot. All right, what is this guy?
So this is a cattle trailer, what we use to haul our pigs and cows to go butcher or sell or something. If you're going to sell cows, you usually have someone come to take them. And you hook it up to a pickup, and the cows come in here, and sometimes it's a pain in the rear to get them in. But we will eventually do, and then we take them down, unload them, back door over here. Comes the back door. It's got a whole lot. You raise up. Right here. So you raise it up. Turn it. Come on. It's not my car now.
Well, here's the thing. It's old
Yes. That is true.
and finicky.
It does not like to work sometimes.
And, you know, it's a little beat up after many years of use. But it works.
And you put the cows going through it.
Yep.
Pigs.
It is perfect for moving pigs. If we're moving them from this barn right here is where the pigs are, out back that way where we've kept Waverly in the past. This worked wonderfully for moving her out there and moving her back to the barn. Pigs that we take to the butcher, this we haul them in. We haul steers. If we're taking those to the butcher, we will butcher a couple every year for ourselves for meat, but also for friends and family who want to buy meat from us.
This
So-
is where we hold it for outbreaking.
So you can fit anywhere from 2 to 4 steers in here.
Yeah, I mean you could squeeze 4, but
You could, what did we get in there last year? 6? You could probably fit close to a dozen if you really pushed it. I'd say no more than 9 pigs in here at one time.
yeah.
We hauled 6 last time, and they fit pretty well.
Yeah.
So that works well for all of our hauling needs. And then when we sell a large amount of steers, like or over there, like Wyatt said, they come in with a big trailer and take them out with that instead. Okay.
This is a 1960-1974 F450. 50,000 dump truck. My dad told me stories of hauling pigs across town. This isn't allowed to drive on the road. Part of the reason because the brakes don't work. I remember my dad showing me we were down over there. He had the brakes in the floor. Nothing was happening. Go around. I believe there's a wasp nest in the cat.
Oh, well, let's not play with the wasp nest.
Because I was in there last and I saw that. This is
How
how to drain water. So the
often
water fluid. We got
do
down
you
here,
see
we got a safety bar. Be safe, kids.
an F750? Be safe, kids. Oh, yeah, good point, good point.
Yeah, we have this. I'm assuming the brake line or something broke.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's fun to drive in this.
I have seen your father drive it, but not in a very long time.
It's been like the second or third year. Like the first and second year of putting back there. I've ridden this thing. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, especially when those brakes don't work very well.
Usually my dad just kind of puts it in reverse and hits the gas and gets his foot.
So obviously this isn't something we really use anymore.
And this is what I meant by pulling on that. We pulled rock on this, and I think my dad and me think it's hauling rock. This thing could use an F350 bed. Over the max.
Is your dad just trying to get a new truck? So we've hauled rock in this. We haul seed during planting. We go pick up the seed with this, come back with it. We hauled sand for the pool.
Yeah, 5.2 tons of sand.
We don't haul animals in this, but anything heavy that we need to pick up and bring back to the farm or move around the farm, we use this bad boy.
And our neighbor has that.
It's good. It's a good one. It's a good trailer. There. Right there. What's that?
This is a KSI 365 planter. We use that to plant soybeans, corn. Then over here, I mentioned our red tractor. That's the digger which we use on that.
That's the digger. Planter. Digger. Okay. Digger.
So we got full-time moisture back there that kind of smooths out.
That.
We have J&M gravity wagons.
Gravity wagon. Gravity wagon.
Okay.
That's for raking hay and making rows.
Bale wagon for hauling bales.
Oh, here it is. So this is a gravity wagon, and that we sometimes store corn in. We've used that with the grinder before. The feed grinder. There's another one back there. It does. And then this is a bale wagon.
Yes.
I have put bales on this bale wagon.
Yes.
I'm not very good at it, but I've done it.
I've ridden on it.
And there is a rogue car my son has left.
This is a H&S manure spreader. We use like the manure bucket over there to haul manure and spray it out. Corn and soybeans really like manure. That's basically their food. It's like pizza. It's like pizza to them.
It's like pizza to them, yeah. So they need sun, they need rain, and they need fertilizer. So we use the cow poop as fertilizer.
Another thing called yield. The more fertilizer they get, but you don't want to put too much, the better the yield, and the better the yield, the more corn you're going to get out of a harvest. So we come over here. We have a bin, hydraulic hose, and a PTO shaft. Be careful with these.
Again, be careful with the PTO shaft.
Yes.
That'll catch your clothes and your hair and stuff.
Then you got a jack. Some jacks are really easy, some jacks are so hard to carry.
So Daddy uses the skid steer with the bucket, and he takes us to the cow yard, and he scoops up the poop, and he puts the poop in the wagon.
And you would use the blue tractor, but since we got the white off the planter, we use the white now.
And then he takes this out to the field and spreads manure.
This thing spins.
This opens, these spins, shoots the poop out. There you go. That's the manure spreader.
It's cool because poop will fly pretty high.
Yeah, it does. Did you know that when Wyatt was a toddler, he couldn't say manure spreader? So instead, he called it a wind blower, which made me laugh super hard every time because you parents know that's not wind that's blowing out the back of this manure spreader.
And now that I actually hear this, I'm kind of laughing.
Okay.
So, this is our spare baler. So we have our header, which is used to flip the hay over, so basically spits it out. And that will, so you have the top, which dries, but the bottom won't dry and stay wet. We'll flip it over so that dries. You get a nice dry hay. You want that in good condition.
Yep, and it makes it dry faster.
Yes, that is true.
So that we can get it up off the ground faster because, what's the saying? You got to make hay while the sun shines. So you got to get it cut, tedded, raked, and baled before the next rainstorm.
Cut, ted, hay, or rake, baled.
Yeah. That's not always easy to do when you only got a day or two in between. So this helps a lot.
There's some of our cows.
Okay, friends, that is it. That is most of our farm machinery, the things that we use and why we use them. I'm going to hang out here with Wyatt and keep checking fences till we figure out where the short is, because we don't want the cows to get out. Thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and getting to see all of our tractors. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Farm Mama out. Bye.